Okay, so welcome, guys. This is the meeting on 19 of November, and we are meeting between in the framework of Ecocowala project, as we are going to introduce better later. We are three organizations, one from Italy, one from Austria, one from Portugal, that are working on this project since the beginning of 2024. So more or less 1 hour, maybe more. Um, yeah, my name is Christian Facchetti. I'm president of the Italian organization. I'm the moderator um, of the tonight meeting. Hope everything will be fine. Every moment you want to ask or stop, you can do it. You can raise your hand in Zoom or writing something in the chat or whatever. So let me start with the first step. We have thought to share a whiteboard that should be available. Um, okay, okay. Tell me if you see. Okay, I see Stella that is accessing to the whiteboard. Okay, hope Rita, Francisca, and Miguel as well. And then, okay, the first step we have thought for you is if you can write your name on the board and to also the first word that comes to your mind when you think about the nature. So if you want to think about a little bit, but uh, yeah, in 5 minutes, it will be good to have this feedback from you. And I think also for all the other participants, if they want to share what they comes to their mind. Uh,
I don't reach to write, Christian.
just click on T for text.
Mm. Can you write, Christian?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Tell me.
Mm.
Okay.
I don't see your writing, Christian.
Okay. Wait, because uh, I will write something from Miguel. Okay. So, if you want to tell me, okay, I can write for you. Then I will show you. Mathieu,
Mm-hmm.
what can I write for you?
But I can't see what you wrote. You know, first.
I wrote waterfall.
Yeah, but I don't have on my screen. I can see nothing of. I have the whiteboard, but I don't have yours.
Uh,
I think we can escape from the whiteboard and go all for the chat now.
Now you are, I think you are the only one because I see all the other people that are
Ah,
writing.
okay. Okay, I go for the chat.
Mhm. Material connection.
Will you read, Christian, after?
Yeah.
Because I'm a bit frustrated because I can see the people.
Now I will try
Yeah.
to to get back in control of the whiteboard because somebody is writing so far. Okay, guys, I have to ask you to stop to write because time is over and see. Uh, okay, so we. Oh, okay. Let's start. Quindi, from Petra, the word is connected. Uh, George, interconnected and wholeness. Anne-Marie, uh, Wald, I don't know what it means in German. Miguel, green. Lisa, peaceful. Pedro, community. Mathieu, reconnection. There is some kind of energy written somewhere. I guess it's Karin. Rita said pure. Stella, love and passion. Francisca, stars. Maybe I already told them. Me, I wrote watermark, waterfall. Yes, Karin is energy. Cannot see anyone else. Okay, think that we can stop and okay. I will stop the whiteboard and go back to the agenda as Petra
Uh,
can take the floor.
Christian,
Yeah.
chill. Rita, sorry, Franziska needs to leave now. So let's say goodbye to her.
Okay.
Thank you for participating. Sorry for the that you had to wait. And I hope we all hope that we will do some activity together in the future, and that we may ask you if we need your input and your inspiration.
Yeah. Thank you, Francisca. Hope to see you soon. Ciao, Francisca.
Ciao, ciao,
Maybe in Italy.
ciao.
Tu puoi salvarla questa lavagna?
I will try not to lose the But now back to Petra because we have to go on.
Ci
Ok.
riesco.
Chiudere la maglia, accedi. Okay, I will try. Somewhere. So Petra, if you want to go on, I will try not to.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay.
Could you share the presentation I sent?
The presentation in
I sent it via WhatsApp.
okay. Okay.
It was the last thing I sent before.
Yeah. Okay, I'm having download here. So, is it okay for everyone? Can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Welcome to the Ecocowala project. This is our logo. It was a work we created together, more or less. The project is funded by the European Union. It's an Erasmus project, and these are at the bottom, our logos of our association. Our associations. We are Nature Friends, then Cabezo Santo, and the Nature Friends of Italy. Okay, we can go further. This is our team. Many faces, many names. Some are here today. Yeah, nothing more to say. We are a mixed team. We are a motivated team. We are growing. So motivated people are welcome in our group. What is our project about? We are working together on the handbook where we collect nature-based environmental education methods, tools, ideas, concepts, and we have just started. Very important for us is the involvement of young people. We see them as experts because we cannot know everything what young people already know, need to do, wish to have, and what's important for them in their lives and in their future. So it's very important for us to have this direct contact. To young people who are interested in our project. The main topics are ecological restoration and biodiversity. So the work what is happening in Portugal in the Cabezo Santo Association. And the second big topic is water protection. This is the main field in Italy, and in Austria we have both. We're trying to combine as much as possible, but so with different focuses. And we want to raise awareness not only among young people, also among all adults, all different kind of people. We want to raise knowledge, share knowledge, and the most important thing is we want activity. That means we want motivate people to become active in nature protection and in volunteer work in the environment. So next. Yeah, the main aim groups are young people, as I already mentioned, teachers as well, of course, activists, and youth workers. So all different professionals and people working with young people directly or indirectly. And as I said, we are working on a handbook, and then also on a website, which will be an open source platform. So when the project is finished, it will be at the end of next year. The results of our work will remain. They go to a handbook. The handbook will be shared, and the open source platform will be there to develop everything further, to collect further ideas, to work on different future concepts, and to share knowledge with a big community. So all we need to together now will remain. So it's not just a closed project. It's open. Yeah. Next. What happened so far? We had the project meeting in Portugal in May. We had a project meeting in Italy in October. In both meetings were groups of young people involved, and we learned already a lot from each other and from the young people. And now the aim of this meeting tonight is that we want to ask for your ideas, for your visions and wishes, to help us to gain content for our handbook and our project. Okay. Any questions? Then we can go on with some photos, impressions. Mathieu?
Yeah, our proposition. So just welcome to Margarida. I think you just joined us. Hello.
Hello.
Feel welcome.
Hello.
Sorry.
Okay, so as Petra said, we will a bit activate vision, wishes, and on the way you are our guide. Okay, so we are now here to share a lot and to get your words about action, about feelings, about okay, we can slowly go from action to introspective feelings. Okay, that's something that is really important to us. Just as a reminder for all of us, I will share my screen and present some selected photos from the last session we had in May, with your presence here in the Cabezo Santo. So everyone can see my screen. Do you see?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay. So Rita, Margarida, you see that picture? Can you remind us the moment?
Yes. Yes.
And so what do you have to say? Can you tell about that moment?
I think we were just talking to meet each other, and it was at the beginning of the activity. And actually, we were saying what feelings nature can transmit to us, and why we were doing that.
We also have talked about which kind of activities our schools do to help the environment and to promote the well-being with nature.
Rita, we don't have your voice, or I'm the only one. It's on
I
mute,
also
probably.
I also don't hear what she's saying.
Oh, can you hear me now?
It's not you, it's the
No,
it's Rita Carvalho.
Rita, we have
Okay,
your
okay, okay.
voice. É a Rita Carvalho que falta o microfone. Rita, probably you can check your Windows parameter. I don't know. Or you can use the chat too, as you want. And another question I have about that moment is what do you felt? You know, you told us a good remind about what happened, what were our discussion, and what were your impression? It was a nice talk. You was a bit nervous. I don't know. Do you feel comfortable on that situation?
Yeah, it was nice.
Christian, please, in parallel, if it's possible, if you can check the chat and comment some stuff that can appear. I don't know, because we have difficulties with some microphone there. If something appears. Okay.
Try to interrupt for a while the presentation, and maybe we can try to Rebecca will ask everybody to open the mic.
I like a lot that photo. There's something special to me there. And you girls, what's that scene?
Yeah, it's so cool. We all going like to the same goal, like to the same place.
Can you comment this one?
After a long walk that we take to come to this place, we start getting the I don't know how to say the name of the species. I don't know how to say it.
Species, yeah, it's acacia. It's acacia. Yeah.
Okay. Acacias to like kill them because is an invasive. It's not.
I don't know if you can hear me now. I think it's
Yeah.
a little late. Okay, finally.
Nice.
I was hearing what Rita said, and in the summer I joined the project and I did a volunteering in Cabeça Santa. So I think this year's approach was a little bit different, and the goal was not to cut down the acacias. I don't know how to say that, but to use them for nature's and ours benefit. And I think we didn't talk about that during this session in May, but I think that's a way of seeing things in a different way.
Do you prefer the preview way or the new you learned after?
I didn't
On
participate.
your feelings, and in
I
your
didn't
mind too.
I think one of the people in the summer said something that I really resonate with. That was, it's kind of sad to cut down all those trees when they didn't do anything. They are just existing there. So I think this new way it's more hopeful and not destructive way, but growing way. I don't know if I'm making sense.
Less invasive, I think.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was trying to say.
Okay. What do you see on that pictures? This one.
Teamwork.
We were also kind of lost because we didn't do anything.
Because you, sorry?
We didn't know how to do nothing. So we were just observing and trying to understand what to do and how to help.
So in your mind, you haven't done quasi nothing?
No. I'm saying in that first moment we were there.
Okay. So now we have refresh about that activity. I think we will ask you some more specific question. So I give the talk to Stella to start the question we have defined. Is it okay?
Yeah. Yeah. I want to ask to student tonight one question. What was your most positive experience with nature? Can you describe your feeling in nature?
But in the moment, in this activity or in general?
Oh, in this activity or in general? If you want to spoke about this activity as well.
I think this activity in specific was opening a path for us to think about things that we probably never thought about before. Maybe we weren't so aware or looking to those issues and thinking what we as individuals and as a collective can do to help the nature grow and be healthier for the good of all of us. And I think nature in general is a safe place, a place where there's no judgment, and a place that everything makes sense. I think that's how I see it, at least.
Thank you, Rita. Second, Rita.
I'm actually thinking, I don't know, but I really like nature. It's not that it's silence, but it's a specific silence in nature. And as Rita said, everything makes sense and everything has to be like that to work in community. Not community, but one thing will bring or help
Connected.
another species to. It's all related. And
Yeah,
I
it's
like
all connected. It's like a cycle. Like,
yes,
yeah,
I like
I
that
understand.
it's not.
Yeah, me too. Thank you.
I would like to make a question for you.
Margherita, another question. Pedro, one moment.
Oh, sorry,
Margherita,
Margarita didn't.
you wanna answer the question?
I also agree with Rita's. Um, I really enjoy this activity. They show us that in nature all makes sense, and I really enjoy to be in nature. It's like a really, I think it's really like good to, and gives us a lot of knowledge and help us to learn a lot. And yeah, I really enjoy it.
Pedro.
Okay, thank you. Oh, I have a question because in the last photo, I think I was not there in Kabir Center in that week, but I think there was your teacher there. Yes, in the last photo. No, was not.
No,
It's
our
not- it's
teacher
not-
at the last minute problem, so we went with a lady that works in our school.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't know. But my question it is about what from your experience in this week, what could be possible for you, what was possible for you to carry to your school and to your life? If there was some experience, something that happens during the week, during this day, that you carried for your life, for something that happens and you remember, okay, I'm doing something different because I was in Career Center in that day. Do you have, can you remember something about this?
I think in my experience, the most impactful thing was to know about the project, and then me signed the papers to join in the summer. Because if it wasn't for that day, I wouldn't know about the project and I wouldn't have joined.
Sorry, may I interrupt? Christian, can you do a screenshot if it's okay for everyone? Because before Stella leaves, is it
For
okay
me,
for you girls?
Mhm.
For our documentation?
Annemarie, du musst auch die Kamera kurz einschalten, wir machen ein Foto.
Anna-Maria and Karin as well.
Thank you, Stella. Anyway.
Genau.
Okay, picture in 3, 2, 1, cheese, everybody. Evening.
Fatta?
Yes.
Okay. Hi, thank you so much. Have a good time together in this evening. See you soon.
Thank you, Stella.
Ciao,
Ciao,
Stella.
Ciao.
Ciao.
So I don't know if Margarida and Rita have something to say about something that from this experience that you carry.
I remember that I came home and thought like it was a good experience because I stopped and cut the routine that I have, and it's another form to or way to spend time than school. Like it cleans my head. It's like refreshing.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Okay.
Rita.
I have also liked the feeling after doing the activity, and I thought that I would like to do more stuff like that, like being more in nature, because it gives me positive feelings. So I stayed motivated to keep projects like that.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, I'm Karin from Austria. I would also like to hear from you about your feelings, if there is a difference about what you felt when you hear about environmental protection and the destruction. Is there a difference if you hear it in the project in Cabello Santo or if you are in school?
I didn't quite understand the question.
Okay. Do you see or feel a difference when you hear about environmental protection in the project or versus when you hear it in the school? How
Okay.
different?
I think, okay, understood now. I think, first of all, there's little or no talk about that issue in schools. So
Yeah.
that's what I was saying here earlier about the lack of this stuff in schools, not only in a practical way, but even in a theoretical way. There's an issue, I think, in that sense. But I think with Cabeça Santos' approach, I think we can get better results because we do stuff in concrete. While when or if taught in schools, not always that happens. It's more like an abstract that maybe doesn't affect any of us.
Yeah, I agree completely. Like in the school, we really don't talk about that subject, and we also don't make like any practical like activities. We are always worried about like grades and other things, less the environment. So it and there's a lack of interest by the young people for that topic. So
But I think that lack of interest maybe is due to the lack of introduction, because if you go to a classroom and say, let's plant trees or something like that, obviously most of the kids won't be interested. but I think if we take them to the field and in an interactive way, show them things and explain them things, maybe their interest will come naturally and not like that push.
The difference that I saw, it's like school don't take the action. They talk about the problems, and obviously they say not anything, but anything is wrong, like, or what we have to do, but don't take the action. And when I was in Cabeço, I felt fulfilled, and that I was doing my part and in the world, and I saw like a solution, or that is possibly to start. That's the difference between schools and the organization, these organizations.
But thank you.
Okay, Petra, Mathieu, you have other question to submit to the students?
I let you introduce Petra.
Yeah. So our topic is transformative education. That means it's a different way of learning. It's a learning from each other, and it's not just gaining knowledge, learning like a box, and you get things in, and this is growing. Transformative education means that you try to change your mindset, to try to become active and change your behavior. That's the idea behind. So not just this learning like you're used in school, but learning in a different way. What do you think is important for such a way of learning, such a different way of learning? I think one of the two Ritas said something at the beginning when Mathieu showed the pictures. She said, we didn't do anything in the activity in the forest.
No,
It was like,
I was saying we didn't do anything. We didn't know what we were supposed to do.
Yeah, exactly. You didn't know, and then you said we were observing and trying to understand what's going on. And this is a very, very important point, I think. In school, we do not observe. We're supposed to listen. We're supposed to follow the teacher's ideas, but the observing and trying to understand for yourself, this is a very basic element in transformative learning, in our opinion. So what do you think would be also important for changing the way of learning?
I think maybe it won't work for everyone, of course, but the current system also doesn't work. I think when there's a problem and we try a solution and it doesn't work, and we keep trying the same solution to the same problem, maybe it won't work because we have tried that many times. And I think this applies with this transforming education. Because it forces us to think of ourselves and to obtain knowledge and critical thinking. I think that's the most important part. And that's what I said earlier about the fact we are here. We don't know anything about this, but we are trying to learn about it. and do our best to help the rest of us.
I think like
We have a new,
practice.
sorry, we have a new face coming and joining. There's only numbers in your name.
Hi.
Hi.
I was having problems, so I try my best. I didn't know what I was doing, so
Okay, okay. So
That's okay.
welcome.
thanks.
So
What's your
now
name? Sorry.
I was saying now we are all here.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Thank you, Rita.
But we interrupted your input.
No, now was Margarita talking.
Margarita is okay.
It's okay. I was saying that I think that a good option would be like more practical activities. I think it would apply more the students, like not just talking about the solutions, but taking the solutions and showing to the students how to take the solutions, how to implement them into their lives. So something more effective, more practical.
Thank you, Margarita.
For the new member here, what was your name?
I'm Carolina.
Angelina. If you want to say something, the question was, what do you think are the most important elements for a different way of learning? Not learning like in school, always listening, repeating what the teacher says, but learning in a transformative way, learning to change things, to really change yourself, your mindset, your behavior. What do you
Change in the sense of turning something better, or in what sense?
Yeah, transforming something, making things differently.
Okay, but
Transforming yourself.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
it's not transforming the world.
Of
What
course,
is transforming
in the best
yourself?
case, it's to become better, but to become different in general. Sorry, Mathieu, I interrupt you.
No,
I don't know.
no.
That's
If
difficult
you
because I didn't hear what you were saying,
Yeah.
so I'm a little lost.
Yeah, I tried to resume what the answers were before. It was critical thinking, doing things more practical, not just talking about solution, but showing how to solve and how to implement something in your working
Okay.
out in a project like Cabezo Santo, what is important, what is necessary in your opinion?
Okay. I don't know who said the practical things, but I agree with that because I think that is one of the most important things. I'm talking about myself. When I think I improve in everything when I face things like I'm not ready, or I'm not expecting, or I only know that things in my head, and then I do it. And I think that is the best way for us to improve. I don't know if I'm passing the idea.
You are very clear.
Mm-hmm.
We know what you mean.
I think it's that.
Thank you.
And Rita, do you have something to say?
It's basically the same, but I think it pronounces more in the younger ages, but children are get more excited and interested in the topic they are talking when they see the results, when they see actions, or when they see that the practical phase of what they are learning. It's like it's the same.
In your own words, and that is a very good answer.
I will go a bit further because we have just a little slice of time more, I think. You talk a lot, girls, about practical. Okay, I agree completely with the concept. But do you reach to identify in practice learning what is the key point, the key point that makes you learn better? Why do you think we are learning better by practical stuff?
At least for my experience, when I'm forced to do something practical, I have to be conscious in the moment. While if someone is just saying to me things, I might be, my head can be driving for other places, and I'm like listening but not really absorbing what the other is saying. While if someone gives me a task and I'm like, you have to do this, and for me to do that, I had to understand a lot of different concepts and a lot of different actions that I have to make to reach that goal. So I think when we are doing practical stuff, all of our senses are working together to reach that object. And I think that's the difference between listening, someone talking to you about something, and then you have to understand and know those things, versus for you to understand for yourself and doing things.
Okay, thanks,
I
Rita.
completely agree with her. When I'm doing a task, I'm more focused. I'm not when someone asks me to do something, like in my head, I'm thinking, I have to do that right. Someone it's counting on me. I'm more focused. I absorb like easier the stuff when I'm just listening. Normally my head travel a lot for so many places, and then so yeah, I agree.
Thank you, Margarida.
I don't have much to say because I agree with basically everything they said. And it's the thing, like Rita said, that the younger ones get more excited with these things, and I agree. But I think that happens a lot with us too, because at least I'm talking about myself. When like the Cabeça Santo activity, if a person have go to our school and do like a presentation and talk about that, we probably wouldn't be here because it will be like, oh, okay, interesting. But when we go to the place, we did all those activities, and I think that was really cool, and it catches our attention. I don't know how to explain it better.
Thank you, Angelina. Rita, I don't know if you have something to add or
It's
another.
exactly the same, and actually doing the things allow us to create our own opinions and ways to see how things can be made. And listening, we don't reflect about the topic, and if we are doing something, our critical thinking is asking why I'm doing this, and is it I don't know how to explain, but I feel like I'm more into the work when it's practical.
Okay, thank you, Rita.
Actually, I have to leave.
We are really near from the end, but yeah, feel free if you have.
And
Okay.
maybe before you leave, can we take another picture with the new member, Christian? Sorry for being annoying, but we need
No
all the
problem.
documentation.
George?
Yeah, okay. Yes, we need George. It's coming. Yeah, perfect. So next picture in 3, 2, 1, cheese, everybody.
I like these pictures. To see everybody smiling like that. It's a good sharing. Thanks. Okay, so Rita, if you have to go now, go. And but we are really near to close. I think 5 minutes more. So manage your time as you have to.
Okay, I have to go, but then later I will ask informations about what.
I want to thank you a lot for participating, and it was really inspiring for us to listen to what you have to say. And I wish you a nice evening. I hope I see you soon again.
Okay, you too.
Ciao.
Yeah, thank you, Rita, for participating. Thank you very much. Hope see you soon. Greetings to Miguel also.
Bye.
Thank you.
Christian,
Yes.
do you want to go for the closing question that is in our agenda?
Yeah, I will try to resume the whiteboard. Let me see if I able, because I never tried. Oh, but should be.
We had a little last question about vision about the future.
Yes, last question for this meeting, and the answer is to write on the whiteboard once again. Is about vision about the future with whatever wishes, dream, messages, or mistake to avoid. Everything you need is part of the vision of the future you see when you close your eyes, possibly to be written in the whiteboard, maybe close to the word you have done before. Hope is clear.
Can I ask a question, Christian?
Yeah.
To you. Is it a question in general, or is it a question for us as Cabeço Santo, or for the project?
Oh, I think it's in general. I mean, because it's closing activity, so we are looking in the future.
Okay.
Whatever. Yes,
Thanks.
if think your priority is the project, yes, focus on the project. But I mean, also in general is welcome.
Christian, please, can you write for me solidarity? I'm not able.
Okay, I will do
Thank
it.
you.
Yeah. Close to energy. Yes, Margarita, you weren't in the beginning, and if you want to complete the activity, you can write your name and beside your name, the first thing that comes to your mind when you close your eyes and think about nature. And then I can repeat the last question. Yeah, okay. I think that um, we can close because I mean I see that everybody is
Christian, do you reach to have a print screen of the whiteboard?
wait. Okay, I wanna just have a screenshot of the whiteboard. Yeah. Okay. So, can you repeat, Mathieu?
If you can take that print screen and send it to the chat,
Yes,
if it's possible.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Let me save it and. The chat is here. Yes, so
nice. Thank you.
picture is here. You're welcome. So going in randomly, we have Stella that hasn't written anything. Rita was reading pure, but I cannot see what the purpose for the future. Maybe is it? Karen that was thinking to energy and thinking to the nature for the future is hoping solidarity. Margarita wrote peace. Rita is maybe easier. Be present and make change. Lisa, peaceful and living life in harmony with nature. I wrote, don't give up in finding solution. We have to go on, guys. Hold on. Francisca stars and think that maybe she wrote craziness and fearlessness.
It was me.
No, it was you. So I don't know what. Okay. Carolina, make the difference. George, but wrote interconnected and wholeness when thinking to the nature. For the future, he wrote, be brave and courageous. Then we have a Restum, entering dialogue. Somebody can translate from German, Frieden.
And Wald too.
And Wald too.
Wood, forest.
Okay.
Forest and peace. Forest is peace.
Okay. Listening and acting instead of repeating. Pedro, to have people more connected with nature. And Mathieu, wishing a general vision, more holistic consideration, seeing the world, the nature, and the humans. Rita Carvalho already said, think to be present to make a change and make me proud of myself. So this is randomly what happened. Okay, I will close the whiteboard. Yeah, if I will leave the floor to Petra as well in order to come to conclusions of the meeting.
Well, my conclusion is it was one of the best evenings in my role as a person dealing with a new approach of education. I am deeply grateful for your inspiring, I already told you, for your inspiring inputs. I am really impressed of what you have to say, and we need to reflect about it. So I think, speaking for everyone, to say we have learned a lot. And I hope we will stay in touch to go deeper, and that we may ask you again about feedback about our progress with our handbook. We would be happy to have you as reviewer and as impulse for the further process. Thanks a lot for your time and for your great support. It was really helpful.
Yeah, thank you, Petra. Mathieu.
I'm grateful really about your participation. As Petra said, I hope we will have some future connection through that project, because we need some kinds of young experts, because I don't know if it was clear, but the handbook we will write is also for young people to use for young people. So you can be the one that will be the user of this guide. So it could be really nice to have your contribution and away from that with the Cabeça Santo project. And I think we have
understand.
something, and it would be really nice that we can develop something together between you, you and Cabeço Santo, you and your school, Cabeço Santo in your school in Cabeço Santo. So much
Sorry to
scene.
interrupt you, but I didn't quite understand this part of the book you were saying, and Petra as well. What's about and what you are
So
doing.
So the handbook we will now start to write with some experience as we live together. It helps us a lot to define some lines on that transformating education in an environmental context. Okay, so it's really the thematic of the book we will write. It's a handbook, so it have to describe a bit the theory about transformative education, but more than that, it's an operational guide for who wants to get in touch with a kind of animation facilitation around environmental situation or transmission, and but in a non-vertical process. Okay, so we are now talking about informal education and deeply transformative education. That is a bit what we try to live tonight, but that also can go deeper until the more exploring emotion in process of education, his role, his function, the experience. You talk about practical stuff, so it was relying with our research that we are all really thankful. Thank you. Is it more clear for you?
I think it's so.
I explained it at the beginning, and I have a short presentation. If you want to have a look on it, we can send it. It's just
maybe if you share with George, he has my email. I'm talking with him through email for to be here. I kind of get all of us together to be today.
Sure.
Yeah. Pedro, for conclusions.
Yes, I like it very much to hear about the experience in Cabeço Santo and what it is meaning for you. It is very interesting, and I think that maybe I think it's not in this project, but maybe it could be very interesting to put together a group of students in Portugal with the groups of students in Italy and in Austria that we will have in the next year. Maybe it's something that could be very interesting also for you, because it's an opportunity to understand what is this kind of experience that you have in Cabeço Santo, to have the some kind of comparison with the same experience in Italy and Austria. I think would be interesting for the project and also for you. It's an idea that I was developing during this meeting. And thank you very much for all your contribution and comments and ideas. It was very nice.
Yeah, thank you, Pedro. Lisa.
Yeah, thank you so much for all of your input. I'm very impressed because I think in your age I wouldn't have been on the one hand interested in such a meeting, not motivated and for sure not brave enough to talk with completely strangers on an online meeting about I don't know what, and they asked me questions. No, I wouldn't have been a part of that. So I'm very impressed. And yeah, it's very, very nice to meet you again. And I hope we can do that in the future.
Okay, thank you, Lisa. Can you ask Anne-Marie, even maybe she hasn't understood so well, but if she can get conclusion or say something to
Annemarie, willst du irgendwas sagen zu den Schülerinnen? Jetzt sind so Abschlussworte.
Okay, ja, ich finde es sehr schön, dass sich die jungen Leute interessieren und dass sie sich Gedanken machen drüber, über die Umwelt. Ja, sollten mehr sein, aber es scheint, dass sie wenigstens ein paar gibt, die sich drüber Gedanken machen, so auf die Art.
Mhm.
Okay.
Annemarie said she's okay. Can you hear me?
Yep, yep.
She's very impressed that you are motivated, and it's great to have young people which are motivated to engage in environmental projects. And it would be great to have more motivated people, but everyone counts. So it's good that you are here and you are motivated.
Yeah, thank you, Anne-Marie. Rita Carvalho, for you for the conclusion of the meeting.
Initially, didn't know what we were going to talk about today. They just asked me to follow up our activity in May, and I was like, okay. And I think it was very fun to talk about this again and to feel helpful in some way. And I think that's nice.
Thank you very much. Miss 898611. Angelina, it's up to you. You have the floor for a conclusion.
I've been here just for a little, and I catch the talk. I was a little lost in the beginning, but I really enjoyed, and I think that it will be very interesting for us to repeat some activities, like not like Cabecent, but things like that related with that. And yeah, I liked it, and I'll be happy to repeat it.
Okay, thank you so much. George.
Yeah, I just want to close it off. Just want to appreciate all the team of Ecocowala that done it, the preparation and the planning to this to happen, and of course Rita and friends to be present here. That is very that we appreciate a lot to be present and your participation. And thank you all, and hope to see you soon here in Cabezo Santo.
Yeah, okay. Why not? Thank you so much. Margarita, it's up to you for the conclusion. You have the floor.
I came a little bit late, like Carolina, and in the beginning I was a little bit lost, but I think I get the meaning, and I'm really happy that I could help in some way, like giving my experience, and I just have to say that I really enjoyed to participate in this activity of Cabeça.
Yeah, thank you so much. Karin.
Yes, I was very impressed because you had very clear words. You have even more clear words than many adults have. And you brought new aspects into our project that is very good for us and also perhaps for you. And I felt also that the activity in Cabello Santo is very good, that you are attracted and that you have positive emotions about it. Yes, and I wish you fun for further coming activities.
Yeah, thank you, Karin. Yes, also me, I want to thank you everybody for being here, for the contribution. I want to really thank the young guest that has joined us tonight, because Really, I don't want to say rhetoric words, but tonight I feel less alone because I heard the people from the next generation talking clearly with clear words, clear thoughts in their mind, and they were also telling us the desire to be part of a solution, to do something. And as far as I know, the three organizations that are involved in this project, I can say also that, yes, we are trying to do that way. So to do something, maybe a small part, but to involve people to be part of a solution. Yes, we are doing the project, so you have heard something, the handbook, but I can say that the experience of every organization behind of what may happen, may come out with the handbook is more deep and more deep. And so hope maybe we can meet again, maybe also physically in the future. Why not? Maybe we can organize some other activities to experience the nature, to experience what nature can give us in order to give back to the nature what we have taken before. So I'm very happy about the meeting tonight. Hope it will be one more meeting, maybe in the future. Why not? So if anyone has any other contribution, I will greet everybody, say thank you. As said in the beginning, the meeting is recorded, and I think that will be soon released on the YouTube channel. And if you want to give a look, to stay in contact, just ask, and we will include you in our network. It will be really, really good for us. So, okay, hope you are not bored. And yeah, okay, so thank you very much, and see you next time. Okay, bye.
Thank
Ciao,
you.
ciao.
Bye bye.
Thank
everyone.
you. Bye.
Ciao.
Bye.
Bye.